When the narcissist gets bored of making love with you, they will find a new partner and let you suffer. Let's dive into the excruciatingly harmful physiological aftermaths of narcissistic abuse, a grave topic that needs our attention. I urge you to stay present and engaged with me, dear viewer. Only those who have endured the trauma of narcissistic abuse truly empathize with the survivor's plight. But why does such empathy appear rare? Well, brace yourself for a barrage of questions from onlookers. Why did you stay so long? How did you not see this coming? Are you sure it was that bad? The inquiry into the validity of one's experience is immensely isolating and provokes self-doubt. Am I exaggerating? Are my emotions irrational? Am I the one going insane? But rest assured, that's not you. It's the vicious remnants of abuse. To shed further light on this issue, I've outlined 5 red flags that signify a toxic relationship with a narcissist. If you resonate with this and find our content helpful, please do hit the subscribe and bell icon. This way, you'll never miss out on important updates, and your support will help us continue spreading awareness. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. You don't quite comprehend them. Initially, the narcissist may demonstrate kindness and consideration, but as their ego inflates, their true colors shine through, revealing a monster you never knew existed. Yet, this monstrosity is not a constant. The kind facade resurfaces. Constantly shifting, never consistent, they evade unwavering judgment of their character. It's irritating to have to recalibrate your mental framework with this inconsistency. The emotions experienced at distinct moments feel erroneous, juxtaposed feelings overwhelms. In healthy partnerships, both individuals retain their identities. The dynamic between Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde remains steady. A narcissist could exude callousness one moment and a saccharine disposition the next. The cognitive dissonance brought on by the same person, providing immense ecstasy, while concurrently causing excruciating pain, perplexes the mind, leaving one befuddled. Were they indeed narcissistic? And what purpose did they serve? Yes, they were perfect for the instance, but why? Healthy relationships should never give rise to such interrogations. Why can't you make up your mind about the person you were with? To rephrase, are you certain of their true identity? Those who share comparable experiences may find solace in understanding they are not alone and can express their emotions below. Number 2. The struggle of distancing yourself from a narcissist despite your emotions. Narcissists are chernilionic, their behavior unpredictable, an impossible feat to anticipate. Being in their presence causes a biological response that longs for their company despite the harm caused. It's not their concern for your well-being that spurs them, it's your very own nervous system. The longing for meaningful relationships and friendships persists. As soon as you meet, a connection sparks. The preference for solitude collides with the desire for their presence, a contradictory norm of typical couples. Ending a relationship with someone who isn't compatible is a difficult but necessary decision. It feels akin to imprisonment when in the grips of the narcissist. Despite your awareness of the need to move on, a part of you clings to what you know must end. Imagining yourself as a tenacious figure unable to give up provides a shred of comfort. Praying that they realize their mistake weighs heavily. Time elapses, but nothing transforms. The situation exacerbates. Number 3. The excruciating emotional pain endured. Grief, when caused by a narcissist, seems insurmountable as you lose not just the person, but the idealized version of yourself. The broken heart results from shattered aspirations for a bright future with them. The unhappiness brought on by relinquishing so much, time, affection, career, finances, progeny, etc., towards this relationship proves debilitating. Seeing how effortlessly they manipulated and deceived you leaves a sour taste. The deepest anguish derives from the betrayal and humiliation of lies. When their love-bombing proved pointless, they turned on you, leaving you adrift amidst the wolves. The validity of your viewpoint swayed by their manipulation. The pain is justified. Such atrocities have no place in a healthy relationship. You mourn, but the agony will subside. However, the wounds left by a narcissist's treachery demand time and effort to heal. The spectrum of emotions covering the gamut of grief feels convoluted. Number 4. Utter shock beyond measure. The depths of how vile humans can become escape comprehension unless witnessed firsthand. Someone has slipped in, deceived, and robbed you of something invaluable after weaving an intricate tale to ensnare you. They were supposed to lull you to sleep, but instead, they furnished you with nightmarish episodes. The very introduction of this individual and their ensuing actions have turned your world diametrically. You never saw the evil lurking beneath the facade. The notion of someone effortlessly flipping their personalities or constructing a complete fabrication is unfathomable. When confronted with such harsh realities, it's natural to question one's integrity and reserve. Doubts leisurely seep in, and one wonders if their judgment is askew. A plain simpleton who failed to pick up on the obvious. It indeed feels idiotic. The truth surrounding the narcissist and their paltry excuse for a relationship with you feels cold, nasty, and entrapping. It's difficult to believe that the bond forged was merely a ruse, devoid of honesty, openness, family, or closeness. They've been playing a perverted game with your life, a game you never consented to. You resort to questioning if anyone could understand this plight, but no one can. The perplexity proves unexplainable. Number 5. PTSD, an unexpected finding linked with narcissistic abuse. Everyday mundane activities, such as eating, sleeping, and even getting started, become uphill challenges. The mind is perpetually on high alert, surrounded by fatigue and emotional and visual recollections. Dissociation and concentration become increasingly difficult. Compared to these mental struggles, hormonal disorders such as Crohn's disease, fibromyalgia, hypothyroidism, and multiple sclerosis appear trivial. The ravages of narcissistic abuse and its hold are unprecedented, causing cognitive dissonance, Stockholm syndrome, and trauma bonding. The termination of a regular relationship never gave rise to these phenomena. Your sorrow has subsided, but it is reasonable to presume that your recovery will take longer than expected. It is time for you and the narcissist to leave this state of purgatory. Enough is enough, and time is of the essence. Due to the nature of a narcissist, there are many factors to consider before removing the plug. Our body and psyche adapt to hostile environments in order to survive. Unfortunately, such acclimatization can result in a variety of unhealthy complications. It is anticipated that they will eventually perish, spawning a new cycle of medical issues. If all of these odd and common signs of trauma coexist, one can be certain that their counterpart was severely deranged. Several other perplexing issues sprouted up, adding insult to injury. Endless suffering seems to be your calling card. It's time to wrap up this episode, but before I draw the curtains, I'm yearning for answers. Share your most educated guesses and ideas in the comments section. Now the show comes to an end, and it's time to prioritize your health. We hope to see you again in our upcoming video, where we'll delve deeper into your enigmatic experiences.